You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. We've got your General Hospital promo for June 29th, 2023, and we are going to see Spencer Cassadine attacking someone. There is a lot to unpack. There's some exciting things happening on Thursday, and we're going to dig in and tell you all about that. But if you haven't already, please reach down and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our General Hospital spoilers, casting news, promos, prediction, and even more. Okay, we've got 7 big scenes to talk to you about in this General Hospital promo, and we're also going to tell you how they tie to the official General Hospital spoilers that we have for Thursday, June 29th. We're going to dig into this right now. So the very first thing we see is adorable Violet Fenn saying, "You're right on time for your date." Who the heck is she talking to? Well, the official spoilers for Thursday say that Elizabeth Weber answers an enticing invitation. So it seems to me that little Violet Fenn is setting up a date for her daddy and her Auntie Liz to get together. Liz and Fenn have been chatting nicely, but there's been no crossing boundaries into anything romantic again for quite a while. And it seems like little Violet is going to do some matchmaking, and isn't she freaking adorable? Jophielle Love is so cute. All right. Another spoiler we have is Portia Robinson talking to Esme Prince. They're at the hospital. Esme's holding baby Ace. Portia says, "I think there's something we should discuss." Now, there's not an official spoiler about this, but I will say that, remember, Portia was very intrigued when Esme mentioned that if she left town, Spencer said he would follow her and buy a house next door. Is Portia going to try and funnel some money to Esme to get her to leave town, or is she just going to exert some light psychological clues and brainwashing to get Esme to leave town, hoping that Spencer will follow? I don't put anything past Portia. She lied about Trina's paternity for, 20 years? The woman will do anything to get what she wants, and she's very insistent that Spencer needs to be out of Trina's life. All right, we have another scene of Sam talking to Dante, and she wonders, where did that come from? They are out on date night, and there's really no more info on this other than they have to be talking about some of the Drew drama, right? Because Sam is very upset about this and very upset on behalf of Scout that her dad's about to be gone to prison for 3 years. So our next scene was Dex and Joss meeting with someone, and it might be Spencer. I think it's Spencer. Dex, just because of what Dex says. Dex says taking evidence to law enforcement is more complicated than you think. So Spencer kept the falsified evidence against Esme. Trina wanted him to throw it out, but he didn't. And what's interesting is now Trina is wondering if he actually destroyed it after she had a talk with Jocelyn, because Jocelyn knows exactly how deceptive Spencer can be. So it sounds like that Spencer might want to get that falsified info in front of the PCPD, but without being the one to turn it over. Maybe he thinks he'll have plausible deniability with Trina, or maybe he won't be held accountable if they figure out the evidence is false. And then I'm going to skip down to the next to the last scene of the promo because it also is about Spencer. And we have Spencer very angry, which is another official spoiler for Thursday, the 29th. And Spencer punches Dex, and we hear someone screaming, "Spencer!" It might be Trina, might be Joss, because we know Joss is there. But if Trina has come along and she is overhearing him about the evidence, you know, the last time Spencer tried to hit him, it didn't work out well. But then Dex nicely gave him some lessons on punching and defense, and they had been getting along okay. So I don't know what happens that Spencer flips this switch when he had been trying harder to get along with Dex, and then he hits him. All right, going back to the 5th scene, since we covered both the Spencer scenes, is Carly and Drew. Carly's saying, "I'll wait as long as it takes for us to have a life together," because Drew is facing 3 years at Pentonville Penitentiary. The official spoiler for Thursday says Drew Kane makes a promise that he may not be able to keep. So obviously this sounds like some kind of promise that he's making to Carly. And if it's something about how he'll come right back to her after prison, who knows? And there's got to be some way for them to do something about this sentence. General Hospital's not going to let Drew sit in Pentonville for 3 long years, but so far there has been no alternative presented to him. All right, before we talk about the final scene, which is a really hot one, if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our General Hospital promos, spoilers, predictions, and more. So this scene is Ava Jerome talking to Dr. Austin Gatlin Halt, and she says, "What the hell have you gotten me into?" And the official spoiler about this for Thursday says that Austin will not apologize. Very quickly, when Austin walked up with Avery Corinthos holding her little balloon, Ava realized what he did. He somehow encouraged Avery to walk away from the nanny, lured her like a creep with a paneled van and candy to get her away from Pilar so that Pilar might get fired. So there might be an excuse for it. Of course, Pilar has been Avery's nanny for a long time. She's also been a nanny for Donna Corinthos. So it doesn't seem like she would be easily fired, but losing a daughter is enough. So maybe Austin is setting the stage where Ava can then go to Sonny and say, "I'm just not really comfortable with keeping her around." He is very insistent on getting rid of Pilar so they can get the info to give to Mason. And Austin is not going to apologize about setting up the nanny. And let's be real, Ava's done so much worse so many times. Does she really have a leg to stand on? I'm enjoying their energy, though. What about you?
Right on time for your date.
There's something that I think that we should discuss. Where did that come from?
Taking evidence to law enforcement is more complicated than you think.
No, as long as it takes for us to have our life together.
No.
What the hell have you gotten me into?